guys, welcome to Let's Talk Today. Today we are reviewing the Mazda CX-30.
Hi guys, yes, welcome to Let's Talk Today. Happy New Year. This is our first review for 2024, so compliments of the new year. May it be a prosperous one for all. And yes, we are looking at the updated or refreshed Mazda CX-30. This is the top of the range, the 2-liter individual. It's a 6-speed automatic. We had this in, I think, 2021 when it first came out, and we're going to talk about, there's just a few changes. Very minimal, you won't even notice it. But Isa, take us through this vehicle.
Okay, so we've got the lights over here.
Yes.
This nice silver roll over here, and the Mazda logo over here. Okay.
We've also got the LED fog lamps here. There's no daytime running lights.
Okay, so it's 18-inch rims. Here we've got the powerful mirrors over here.
Okay, so it is keyless entry, which Isa is trying to show you now. But you can open it with the key as well.
Like this. So here, it's not in the back. It's on the side over here. Here you just press it. That's to unlock. This is to lock.
Okay, and also when you leaving the car, it does lock automatically. So Isa, open it and then walk away from the car. Okay, so after a few seconds, you'll notice that it will lock by itself. Isa has the key with him. And there it automatically locks. Okay, so this color is the platinum quartz. It is a new color, I think, in the CX-30 range. We had quite a dark color the last time. I think it was like a brown or gray, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and here's the Mazda logo over here also. Mazda badge. Here it says CX-30 and it says Sky Active G.
Yes, so we have the 2-liter Sky Active G engine. That's what we are using in this car. We also have quite a nice black roof here. Gives it a bit of a change in the color. We've all got the red brake light here.
Okay.
And our rear windscreen wiper.
So I'll show you. So we've got the reverse camera over here.
Yes.
So to open the car, you'll need to
okay. So it's not power lift, and I think it's quite heavy for Isa to open. While we're here, we've also got the PDC there, if you can see. Okay, so you can open it, but you can lock the entire car from here. But it is manual to open and to close. We've got a light here in the luggage space. Quite a decent size luggage space.
Okay, and we've got the spare wheel over here.
So we've got the spare wheel there, and you can see that it is a 16-inch steel wheel. Originally the CX-30 did come with 16-inch. This has 18-inch now, so that's one of the changes. We've got the Bose system. I think that it didn't come with the Bose system. I'm not 100% sure, but this one does have the Bose system now. It is the top of the range, like I said. I think it has about 12 speakers, and we've got all our tools here.
Yeah.
And our warning triangle. Okay, so Isa needs a bit of help dropping that. Okay, while we're outside,
let's look at let's see what's under the hood.
okay, so like I mentioned,
It's
it is a
2.0 liter.
is a 2-liter. It's a Sky Active G. We see this in some of the Mazda lineup, including the CX-5. So this is quite a good engine. We'll talk about it just now. It's 121 kilowatts. Okay. And it's naturally aspirated. Okay, so let's step into the back.
Okay, let's step into the car. To the back of the car. Okay, so we've got your lock and unlock system. Right. Okay. So here we've got the door handle, the window button over here. And there's the window and like a nice brown or bronze kind of color, or red or something.
So we've got quite a nice brown leather here. So the leather comes in this individual model, like I said.
Okay, and we've got your speaker over here, and to put your water bottle or something in the back. And here on the seat we've got like your isofix, like for a car seat or something. And in the middle here we've got your center armrest with the 2 cup holders over here.
Okay, so we've got this ventilated seats, if you can see. Let's just zoom in there. So it's the ventilated seats. They say black leather, but it looks very dark brown. We did have quite a light color. I think it was like white or cream in the last CX-30 that we had, but all the pictures and videos will be on our website and social media for you to see.
Only here, only this side, you've got a your magazine pouch.
Yes.
And we've got your 2 air vents over here, and the center armrest over here for the front. So let's step into the front.
Okay, so before we step into the front, so my seat is as far back as possible, and I have a bit of, not discomfort, but it is uncomfortable, a bit uncomfortable for me. So I'm basically sitting right against the seat. And we had this issue with the CX-30 as well the last time, where there wasn't enough space at the back. We said that, you know, obviously the CX-3 and the CX-30 had this issue where we didn't have enough space. CX-5 obviously has a little bit more space because of the wheelbase, longer wheelbase. But again, I don't think they've taken that into account. Or maybe, like we said the last time, this is for a younger family, smaller kids maybe, just a couple. So that is the market that they may be looking for, because it is a crossover. We've also got your handles here, and we've got the reading lights here as well.
Okay, let's step into the front.
Okay, Isa's already in the front. And there's also child lock. As you can see, I can't open the door, so Isa will have to open that for me. So clearly it is for younger kids, smaller kids, to be sitting here in the back.
Okay, so we've got your lock and unlock over here, and you can also lock and unlock here. We've got your door handle over here, and it's nice like this over here. It says
Bose.
So
that's the Bose sound system.
And then here we've got your mirror buttons. Well, obviously it will switch on if the car is on or something. Okay, and
you can close the window as well when the car is on, because you saw it is a power fold.
Okay, and we've got your window buttons, 4 window buttons for each door, and to lock the windows, and you can put your water bottle here or extra ones over here. Okay, and we've got your dashboard over here, like a dashboard over here, and here's
And
this.
then you can see the screen there. So the screen is for the heads up display. You can see it here. So there's it there. Okay, which we'll show you the heads up display now.
Okay, and we've got your multifunction steering wheel over here. We've got your Mazda logo over here on this part where you boot, and on this side, I think this side is like, so this side to answer your calls, to put the sound on, to put the sound on, and put it a little louder or soft. This side I think is for the multifunction steering wheel side, and here's your lights over here. Oh, the lights are over here, and your hazards are over here, and two windscreen wipers here for the front and I think for the back also. And then we've got your air vents over here,
Okay, so Isa's went through quite a bit. On the driver's side, we do have electric seat. I think that is one of the changes that they also did. On the passenger side, however, it is manual. We can show you on the passenger side. It is manual seat. Okay, so the lumbar support is manual and the adjusting is manual, whereas this is electronic. Okay, so we've got the CX-30 mats there.
Okay.
We've got it's automatic. It's a 6-speed automatic, like we said. We've got the Bose sound system. You can see the speakers all around. I said there's about 12 speakers in and around. We've got an 8.8 inch infotainment screen,
So
and like Isa said, this does connect to the infotainment screen, whereas this is your cruise control. Okay.
Okay, and we'll go through the screen a bit later when we switch on the car. We've got your climate control over here, your hazards over here, and to, I think, seat warm your seats. Not a seat warmer, a demister. Okay, so we've got your USB port over here, and you can put your key over here, and here is two cup holders and the keys in here, and then we've got your gear, I think gear selector or something, and it says park, reverse, neutral, drive, and M
is for manual, so you can switch to manual, and we've got the paddle shifts here as well.
Okay, and we've got off and sport over here. We've got your media, your entertainment, your navigation, like to go back to something, then home. This is like to select on for your screen, but the way this screen is here in like so deep, it's like you can only see like half the screen.
Okay, so that's something. If you're a bit shorter, you can't really see the screen, like Isa said.
Okay, it says park, auto hold, and your sound system over here.
That's for the volume and to change tracks and your favorites.
Okay, so this is how we open it. You have to move it a bit forward, but back, and then to open it like that.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to. I don't know why you need to slide it and then I think that's also one of the changes. I don't recall it in the 2021 edition of the CX-30.
And you can put a USB also in here, like a USB charger.
Okay, so we've got the USB port there. We've got a 12-volt port here. Okay, and we have the SD port there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but that's where it opens up.
Okay, now you just close it up also like that. Okay, we've got your glove compartment over here, and we've got your vanity mirrors, and there's light over there, and we've got your sunglass holder, which we got the sunglasses already.
Okay. Okay, and then we've also got your air vents here. We've got the reading lights there, and we've got, like Isa said, the vanity mirrors with illumination on both sides. Okay,
Let's switch on the car.
Okay, so you can see the CX-30 just coming up there. We just missed it, I think. See it again. There's CX-30. Okay, while the car's on, let's just show you what the lights look like while it's on. Okay, so there's the indicators there. You can see quite a bright light, and then this doubles up as the indicator. It is the front LED fog lamps. Okay, and this is what the car looks like on the outside. There's your rear lights. Okay. Okay, so that's what it looks like on the outside. As you can see, the instrument cluster is digital because everything has come on now, and Isa will take us through first the infotainment system, which is the MZD system.
Okay, so this I think is like the new screen or something.
So that is one of the changes, is that the screen, basically the user interface that has changed.
Like, so now it's like this. Before it was like where you like swipe it or something.
Yeah, so there used to be little icons, if you can remember, in the MZD Connect system, and now they've got it more in a list format.
Okay, so the first one is information,
which they didn't have before. Yeah. And there's the fuel efficiency monitor. Let's just check the fuel efficiency monitor. Okay, so they've got their current 8.4 liters. We'll go through the fuel consumption just now, but that is something that they have. And vehicle status monitor is also something where they tell you the next service, maintenance details, and vehicle maintenance settings. Okay.
Okay, then we've got your entertainment, which is like your radio, your USB, so all your like media stuff.
Okay, so if we go into entertainment, just go into entertainment, and then we go to menu, and we go to folders. I think, I'm not sure. No, it's not here. Let's just go back. Source list. There's it. So there's the source list is FM, AM, Bluetooth, USB 1, audio, USB 1 video. So if we do, we can put on a video as well, as you can see. Okay, so okay, and you can hear the Bose system. Okay, so that is the entertainment.
Then we go to communication, which is next to the time over there.
Okay, so go to communication. It says no Bluetooth device. Okay, one of the other changes is there is Android Auto and Apple CarPlay now, which wasn't in the original CX-30.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can connect via a Bluetooth as well. We've got navigation,
which I think you have to use your SD card.
yes, so you need to purchase the SD card from Mazda. You saw the SD slot there, and then you will have connectivity to it, but you do have sort of like a compass there at the moment. It has the latitude, the longitude, and the altitude, and it says the system is navigation ready. To add navigation, insert a Mazda navigation SD card. Navigation SD cards available from an expert repairer as an accessory. Okay, so that's the navigation.
Okay, then we've got your settings over here, which is in vehicle displays, sound settings, safety settings, vehicle settings, connectivity settings, system settings.
Okay, so those are all the settings, and that's basically your infotainment screen. If you look here, let's just try and zoom. You can see the heads up display, which I mentioned. It has the speedometer there, and sometimes it comes up with a warning of the what's this? Sometimes it comes up with a warning of the speed limit as well, and then you can see next to it is the cruise control, cruise control limit is there. Okay, so let's go through this, which is our instrument cluster. Like I said, it is digital. So on the left hand side we have the rev counter, in the middle we have the speedometer, and on the right hand side we have the heat gauge as well as the fuel tank information. On the sides of, so this instrument cluster has changed a little bit. On the two sides now of the speedometer, you can see we've got the fuel consumption. Underneath that has got our odometer, and on the right hand side is the fuel range as well as the temperature. Okay, if we press this info button here, you can see that it tells us that the driving info, our average is 8.5 liters, which shows pretty much on that side. And then you can change the view as well to show this little animated car with the speedometer more digital than the original analog looking. I quite like this look because it gives me a full overview of everything that I want to see. Okay, like I said, we've got the cruise control, works pretty standard. You set the limit and you go on that. Here we've got your paddle shift, which is obviously used with your manual once you put it into manual. The sport doesn't give it extra power, it just basically increases the revs. This is a naturally aspirated engine, like I said, 2 liters, producing 121 kilowatts. The tank is a 51 liter tank, and the fuel consumption claims is about 6.6 liters. We did get it down to about 6 liters, just under 6 liters I think. Previously we got it down to 4.6 liters. We did more of a longer test with it the last time. We used the cruise control, so that was quite good. Still the same engine, so you can get below the claimed fuel consumption. It's very easy. Obviously now we were driving urban and the car's parked, so while we're sitting here it's assuming that we are using, and that's why it shows the average quite high of 8. We did do almost about 400 kilometers and we used just over half a tank. As you can see, we've still got about 210. We can probably push that depending on how we drive, so we could be looking at 600 to 700 on a liter, on a tank, on a 51 liter tank. That is quite good. Yeah, so performance wise, 2 liter, I love the engine in here. I felt like it was a bit sluggish in the CX-30. I did mention it before in 2021, and I felt like it fitted perfectly in here. One of the updates that they did have, but it didn't come to South Africa, was a 2.5 liter engine. I would like to see that. I think that would be quite phenomenal to have the 2.5 liter in this car, but the 2 liter works perfectly. I think the engine is perfectly suited for this car. Other than that, we have this which comes in the individual. It's almost like a frameless rear view mirror, and yeah, so there's just slight changes, slight updates. You'll notice if you look at it from the outside from 2021 on our pictures and videos, it looks exactly the same, similar inside, but like I said, there are a few updated things which we will mention everything in our full review on our website iloveza.com. For more videos and pictures, follow us on social media. We're at iloveza.com. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, X, LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok, as well as Threads. And for motoring only, we at Let's Talk Today. That's TORQUE. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and X. And on Friday night as well, Jamil, Ismail, and myself on CII Radio, bumper to bumper, 7 p.m. Well, now we're starting at about 7:15 to 8:15 every Friday night. CIIradio.com. We're on DSTV audio as well, and we are simulcast to a few other stations around the country. Isa is going to take us through his favorite things. You can see he's got his Mazda cap on, so he is going to tell us about his favorite stuff in the Mazda CX-30.
We forgot the pricing.
Oh yes, that's very important. Thanks, Isa. So the Mazda CX-30 is coming in with the, so there's the active, there's the dynamic, there's the carbon edition, and then there's the individual. This is the top of the range, the individual. All of them are 2 liters, all of them are 6-speed automatic. Okay, so you can't get manuals in the CX-30. It was like that in the 2021, and it still is now in 2024. So the active, we're looking at around 497,700. So that's the entry level. Then the dynamic is 529,600. The carbon edition is 54,200, and then this individual is 573,100. The reason why there's such a big gap, like a 80,000 rand gap from the entry level to this top of the range level, is there is quite a lot of extras in this particular model. Like we said, we've got the leather seats, we've got the Bose sound system, we've got the electric seat on the driver's side, so quite a lot of extras that is on this model. Everything will be on our website iloveza.com. Okay, so back to Isa.
Okay, I think it's the screen and how the apps are now.
Okay, so the screen, the 8.8 inch screen, and how the new MZD system is. Okay, so I think Isa burnt himself out in all the last time in the 2021, so check out that. But yeah, so the new screen, like I said, small things that have changed. Yeah, so look out for the full review on our website iloveza.com. I'm Ziyaad, this is Isa, and we love
Today.
The one thing I forgot to mention was the fact that once you put the car into reverse, we said there is a reverse camera, but also the side mirrors actually tilt. So you'll see that now when I put it into reverse. So you can see that the mirrors go back, and then we've also got the reverse camera. So we start reversing, and then once we put it back into drive or park, you'll see that the mirror will then move back. Okay, and that's it.